So welcome. You are overseas, aren't you?
Yes, we're currently in Bulgaria, where we're from originally.
What time is it over there?
Can you hear us well?
I definitely can hear you.
Oh,
I can
it's
hear me a
9
little bit
p.m.
still. So
Okay, we can hear you perfectly.
Okay, so let's learn a little bit about your brand. So introduce yourselves and how you are a part of this amazing brand, Orpheus.
Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you for everyone that is attending today. For us, it's extremely exciting to have the opportunity to present our brand to you, to all of you. So thank you. And I would start by telling you that Orpheus is the first in the world 100% clean botanical stem cell skincare, which activates the rare resurrection flower through innovative biotechnology. Before I dive deep into the brand, I'm going to give you a very short introduction of myself. I'm the founder of the brand, and I came to the industry through my family beauty business with 25 years of global beauty brands from Bulgaria to the world. And it was about 4.5 years ago, I was director of one of our skincare brands in our family, working together with Alex since then, when I was suffering from incredibly inflamed, super sensitive and hyperreactive skin. Problematic, sensitive and hyperreactive skin is something that I had to battle with since I'm a baby. So I'm used to having to take extra care of my skin. But it was during that time that it was really unbearable. And I had to really start educating myself about working closely with the lab, about everything that I put on my skin. And it was exactly at the time when my self-healing journey began that I found some research on the rare resurrection flower. What first really impressed me was the proven skin regenerating, healing, and protective benefits that I came across. And this was of course, the beautiful legend that the flower has, and the fact that it's also native to my homeland, Bulgaria, and you can only find it in one mountain in the whole world. And to tell you a little bit more of why the flower is so special, it is because it's, as it carries the name resurrection flower, you can imagine that it has the incredible ability to protect and regenerate itself. Scientists have proven that it was formed as a species 25 million years ago. It has survived the Ice Age, and it can survive extreme weather conditions thanks to its resiliency and its ability to protect and regenerate itself. And it essentially imparts the same protective, healing, and regenerating benefits on skin as well. So this is what really excited me, this unique property, and also the fact that it was from my homeland and no one had used it before because it's a rare and protected species. So the beginning of the journey was through a lot of research. I found a team of scientists from the Biotechnology University of Bulgaria, who at the time had studied the plant for over 20 years. They became a part of our scientific advisory board, and together and based on our expertise, our lab, based on their knowledge of the plant, we started researching and experimenting and trying to find a way to create an extract from this flower sustainably. And sustainability was number one concern, since I mentioned the flower is rare and protected. And it was a very, very long process. We were almost 4 years in development, 3.5 years, through a lot of research, and we did a lot of research in Sweden with some of their partners in Italy, in Switzerland. We had a lot of failed attempts, but at the end we made it, and we produced a complex, our proprietary complex, which contains the antioxidant-rich resurrection flower extract combined with stem cells and peptides. So we created this powerhouse, which not only introduces the flower to the world for the first time, but it also is very high-tech and innovative. And what you need to know about the complex is that it's essentially a collagen building complex, and it's innovative in the way that it tackles collagen from all angles. Through researching the flower, what we were really excited about was that it really strengthens the epidermis and makes skin more resilient, but it also regenerates skin. So it has a way to stimulate skin to produce more collagen, but also more pro-collagen. So we chose the stem cells and the peptides that also come from other resilient flowers. They support that function. So what the complex does is it not only boosts collagen production. You have collagen 1 and you have collagen 3, which are the most abundant in the skin. You have collagen 1 by 207% and you have collagen 3 by 100%, but it also boosts pro-collagen. And what it also does is it slows down collagen degradation and it protects further collagen collapse. And it does that by reversing stress-induced DNA damage with up to 50% in 1 month. And it also repairs critical DNA genes by 118%, which results in, further collagen degradation. So this is what is, besides the innovative active ingredient, the way that we are tackling and battling with collagen through all angles, it's the other innovation of the complex.
For those on the call who are skincare junkies, this is so exciting. This technology is not just purely an ingredient. It's making your skin do its job. And that's what I love about it, stimulating your skin. For those who are ultra sensitive, some of us are just so sensitive, like you, to ingredients and harsh actives. This product allows your skin to naturally heal itself. And that's what I love about it.
Yes, as I said, I was suffering from very sensitive skin. So our products are completely void of irritants. They're tested against sensitive skin compatibility, dermatology tested, and that.
Before we jump into products, you sent me a video that we have to share. It's such a great video. So I'm going to share that. And then we're going to dive into your amazing products that you have launched. And I'm so excited to learn from you. So 1 second, some of you might be on screen. Let's do this. Let's see.
It all begins with a rare resurrection flower, resilient survivor of the Ice Age. Today, it rises from underneath the ground, activated by 20 years of research and modern magic, biotechnology, pure, clinical, rejuvenating, brought to blossom to give you strength not to look back, but forward to the future. Orpheus, powerfully pure skincare.
So let's learn about those products. We are going to bring back something we haven't seen in a while for the experts, our product shot cam. We haven't done this in a while. I love it. So let's do this. Yes, let's start with the first product. We'll start off with the Resurrection All-in-One Serum. And on the cam, I will show some of the product, the texture shots. But you tell us about it. Tell us who it's for, main ingredients. Let's learn about it.
Okay, great. So I would like to start with saying that these two serums are designed to work together. And the all-in-one Resurrection Serum, it's our star, it's our bestseller product. And I would like to tell you that in the first year that this collagen building treatment was launched, we won 2 awards. So we won an award for the most innovative green product of the year. And we also won an award for the most sustainable skincare product of the year. And basically what this serum is, it has a very silky, lightweight texture, and it's a multi-correctional collagen treatment, which provides 360-degree. So it transforms the overall complexion, density, and texture of even the most tired and stressed skin. So dull, depleted skin, dehydrated, and tired skin becomes instantly replenished, smooth, and soft to the touch, which restores resilience and bounce. So it has an immediate plumping effect. As soon as you put it on, your skin looks like it just appears to be rested and instantly glowing. So it's almost like it plumps and seals your skin with hydration. And the long-term effects, of course, like I said, it works on a cellular level to stimulate your collagen. But it's power packed. So besides our proprietary complex, it's power packed with bioactives. So it has vitamin C, it has anti-wrinkle peptides, it has probiotics, it has amino acids, minerals. It also has an innovative stress repair adaptogen. And did I miss something?
I love the smell of it. We mentioned everything started in
Oh,
Bulgaria, and the rose is beautiful.
Yeah, so both of our serums are based on organic rose water from Bulgaria from a biodynamic lab. Both products contain about 20% of rose water. And basically what this is really the only serum you will ever need. Like I said, the philosophy behind the brand is more, less is more. So we believe in using less products, which are multitasking and multi-correctional and providing superior results. So this serum is really your go-to anti-aging serum that does it all, so as to say. So basically, it's another thing to mention is that besides being passionate about clean skincare, we're also passionate about results. So not only we test our complex, but we also test our serums. So it's proven that, after just 2 weeks, your skin's elasticity and firmness significantly improves. Your skin just looks and feels more firm, more plump, volumes increased, and also your skin texture becomes much more smooth, and your pore size definitely becomes smaller, and your skin becomes much more radiant. So to tell you so you can use it in the AM, you can use it as a daily treatment, night treatment, or if you're using for a quicker skin transformation, I suggest you use it AM and PM to get faster results. And also, I can go over all the ingredients, like I said. So it has a vitamin C and niacinamide, which are very powerful antioxidants with brightening action, which also correct tone. And basically, the serum is it's very active. So not only it's regenerating and plumping, it's brightening. But what's special about it is that it's also very calming. So usually serums like this that are very active are not usually so calming. But what makes the serum very calming is the probiotic ferment that we have, but also the wild indigo adaptogen, which is an innovative adaptogen which works on a cellular level. It inhabits the cortisol. It inhabits the cortisol hormone, the stress hormone in the skin, and it reduces this production. So it visibly calms your skin, it reduces inflammation, it reduces redness in the skin, and with prolonged use, you would just notice your skin is much more calm, is much more resilient, it's less irritated, and it's also very suitable for acne-prone skin because of the wild indigo, which helps acne heal faster. Our complex is also healing, but also the combination between vitamin C, niacinamide, probiotic, wild indigo, and all these antioxidants essentially prevent acne, but also help acne scars heal much faster. So I would recommend it with everyone with dehydrated skin because it's super, super hydrating. You wouldn't really need a moisturizer after this unless you're, severely dry. But so for everyone with really stressed, tired, dehydrated, and acne-prone skin, this would be fantastic. A lot of our clients which are more on the oily type of skin, they use this as a mask treatment at night. And they're very, very, very happy with using it in that way. They say it works better than other masks they've used. So it's a really multitasking product, which was designed to be used for all skin types, and it can be used in different ways. And the main, like I said, the main thing is really plumping, regenerating, brightening, but also really calming and soothing. A lot of our clients also use it in combination with retinol treatments, and they find that it works really well to calm the skin and prevent irritation.
And to say from you who have extremely sensitive skin, and so many on this call too, have that extremely sensitive skin, so many actives, be it retinols, be it different forms of cortisone, not cortisone, hydrocortisone and different things like that. Even some people are sensitive to synthetics, hyaluronic acids. I love this technology because it's very gentle, doesn't focus at high percentages of essential oils, more focus at that science-driven extract. And I love that you have shouted out indigo and then the ferments from different sources and mushrooms. These are all ingredients that work so well with the skin's natural biorhythm and really do help that inflammation. So even though it has that high active, anti-aging, collagen producing peptides, it also is very calming too. And to find a product that has both of them, that's rare. You usually don't have that. So amazing, amazing formula. Now we're going to jump into the second product, and I'm going to show it because it's very unique, and it's your Dewy Essence. What is the major difference between your serum and the essence, how we use it and what they do?
So like I said, they work best used together because they support each other. But if I have to separate them, the serum is really your global anti-aging treatment that, you know, pinpoints on every concern. Whether the essence is also really a powerhouse, you would notice that it's slightly thicker than liquid and is much more potent than usual just refreshing essences that you found in the market. So it's also, but it's still more like a hydro booster and a vitamin shot for the face. So it has a smaller percentage of our proprietary complex. So it wouldn't be so regenerating, and it wouldn't really, you know, with the serum, you would really notice your fine lines disappearing. With this one, it's basically your daily hydro boost and vitamin shot. So it's basically a moisture surge essence that plumps, protects, and illuminates. So like I said, it delivers a energizing burst of hydration. It has dual-weight hyaluronic acid. It has a fermented biomineral complex, which helps with cellular respiratory, and it's also very hydrating. It has a probiotic. It has a vitamin cocktail. We have vitamin C, B3, B5, and vitamin E, but they're in lower concentrations, and they're not. What's really special about this essence is, again, that it's active, but really, really gentle to use on sensitive skin. And what I love about it, besides these benefits, is that it also can be used as a bioshield, because not only because it's so packed with antioxidants, but we have a special bioluminescence flower ingredient, which is, again, a very innovative ingredient derived through biotechnology, which basically protects skin from oxidative stress caused by UV light, but it's also very good against blue light. And for those who are sitting in front of the computer, which is most of us these days, because it basically absorbs the high energy light, it absorbs it and it emits it. So it really protects from the aggressive factors from blue light. And like I said, we're all about multitasking products. So basically think of this as the first and the last step of your regimen. So you put this on clean skin, you know, giving that hydration and all the nutrients and minerals, and it's like the perfect base for your serums that follow. But then once you're done with your serum, moisturizer, SPF, makeup, then you spray it again, because it's also designed specially to set makeup, and it creates this bioshield, as I mentioned, but it also sets your makeup and it keeps your makeup put for the rest of the day. So this is a really loved product by makeup artists. We have some celebrity makeup artists that love it, because it's just so hydrating, and especially long term is brightening and very healing. But it's rare to have this multitasking product that is like it's like an illuminating, hydrating primer, but makeup artists use it before and after they put their makeup, and you just really get this dewy, luminous look.
One thing I want to ask,
and it's also,
okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay. A question I have is, I don't know if you'll be able to see this with the light behind me, but how it has different layers of product. Are those from the different botanicals? Because I want to make sure our experts know when they receive it. Okay,
yeah. This is a really, really good question, actually. The reason for that is that it's a biphasic product. So we're mixing water base with oils, and you have to shake it before you use it. So that was actually such a brilliant question. Sorry for missing on that.
And it's such a fine mist.
It's really fine and beautiful.
So we can use this truly before products. It is not a toner. Let's put that out there. It is not a toner, but it can be used within that step, correct?
Yeah. So the first step on clean skin, very important to always shake it, because it's for the biphasic. Spray it on, continue with your regimen, and then spray it on again. So the first and the last step.
And the smell is so reminiscent for those who love flowers and those who love fragrance and ingredients. We know some of the best Damascus and forms of roses are from Bulgaria. The highest grades of rose otto oil are from Bulgaria. And you smell that rose water, and it is unlike anything else. So there is not a heavy fragrance in these products. It is just the ingredients, and you just have that lightest bit of rose water scent to it too. And it's
there's also a little bit of in the mist, there's also a little bit of calming chamomile water.
Oh,
in the
nice.
Mist as well.
So this is such a multitasker. So many of our people on set for our makeup artists are brides-to-be. What a perfect line, especially for say a client who we don't know too much about their skin. We haven't had the time to test products on them, but we have to prep them for an event, a runway show, or a wedding. This is a great line because it's that low reaction, but gets you the hydration and the plump, and it's fast and easy, and not a lot of, we don't need multiple steps. It's very simple.
Yeah, and I just want to mention that the Essence also won an award last year for innovation of the product form and product type. Like, it won innovation for the type of product that we've created.
Such beautiful products,
so
such
mist
beautiful
first,
packaging too.
Serum second, and mist again. And just to, since you're speaking about the packaging, we were deeply, deeply inspired by the flower, which has really beautiful purple petals. So the colors of the packaging represents the colors of the flower. And the formula of the serum is actually green because it contains spirulina and melissa flower extract. So of course, as I said, we're 100% clean, non-toxic, no dyes, no artificial coloring or scents or anything like that.
I think you gave such an amazing explanation. I think you answered half of these questions I have in this chat function. So let's go through some questions now. And let's get them. So I think we answered the question about really, truly clean. Also, I want to shout out, correct me if I'm wrong, vegan and
Yes.
gluten-free, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. And because it is produced in Europe, no animal testing, correct?
No animal testing.
Beautiful, beautiful. We always have to shout those out and praise brands who put that effort in, because it's not that easy, especially in America. So we love that. Okay, sorry, there's just in the chat function there is just so much love. Okay, so I see some questions about, my goodness, there's just so many questions, guys. Okay, question. Overall focus, it helps regenerate the skin. Major focus more for the plumping, the texture, or coloration, or both, like discoloration, spots, scarring, things like that?
So I would say the first most prominent benefit is the plumping and firmness of the skin. So it's, that's the most prominent benefit, the plumping, the firmness, the elasticity. Then I would say the color correction, hyperpigmentation, and then the texture, the smoothness, and the calming. I mean, to be honest, it's hard to say it like this because it really depends on the skin needs. For example, a lot of our clients which suffer from large pores, they notice a significant reduction, mostly because of the complex, our proprietary complex, but also the high percentage of niacinamide that we use. Mm-hmm. They say that they almost notice like retinol-like activity. Some clients which have hyperpigmentation, they speak of that the most. So it's really a multitasking product. But if I have to list it, I would say first plumping, and then brightening, and then calming and glow. Yeah. Always glow. But it also just, these are the long-term benefits. But like I said, it really gives this instant, it just makes tired skin instantly look healthier and glowy and replenished.
And that's what we want, that plumpness, that glowiness, that youthful skin. Yeah. Pores, fine lines, texture, even those who have discoloration, redness, just that glow diffuses that. And then the calming ingredients on top of it helps so much more. Now, even though this has so many benefits for sensitive skin, someone like me, someone like our experts, someone like our estheticians love doing peels, prods and pokes, basically harsher stuff like chemical peels or acids. Can this be used with that? Or is there any products we should avoid while using the Orpheus products?
This is a really great question. So with the serum, do not use other vitamin C products. Unless,
vitamin C. No vitamin C with it. Okay.
No, because unless you're used to really high doses of vitamin C, but I don't recommend it with, you would most likely have an irritation if you mix it with another vitamin C product because it already contains a high dose of vitamin C. And do not mix it with exfoliating products at the same time. So for example, you can have an exfoliating product in your night regimen and use the serum in your morning regimen, but do not mix them together. It would again lead to skin irritation. Mixing it with retinol works really well.
Got it. Is that because of the high percentage of vitamin C in your product, or is it just because of the type of vitamin C?
I think we use ascorbic acid, but I believe it's just because it's a high dose of vitamin C and niacinamide, and our product is very active. I usually recommend to clients to use it on its own. It's such an active product that it just performs better on its own. When you start mixing it with other active products, it often leads to irritation.
Makes total sense. And for those who are sensitive, shouldn't be mixing that many actives as it is. This might be a hard question to answer, but do you know how much percentage of ascorbic acid, vitamin C, is in it? Or is that a hard question to answer?
No, it's not a hard question. It's about 7 to 8% of vitamin C and 5 to 6% of niacinamide.
Good. That's a good combo, especially for the sensitive who want the benefits. Love it. Okay, I think last question is, we know this is great for sensitive skin. Is it also good for those who are pregnant or have a deeper skin issue like psoriasis or eczema? And of course, we would refer people to their dermatologist, but just anything you can give would be great.
Yeah, totally. So this is completely fine to use for pregnancy. A lot of our, I have a lot of friends who use it during their pregnancy and after, and they're very happy because it's just completely non-toxic. So pregnancy safe. Sorry, what was your second question?
I think you hit it with psoriasis or eczema, deeper skin issues.
Yeah,
that's also beneficial.
So we've had people with dermatitis who've used it and psoriasis who didn't, who were hoping that it would heal their skin, but it didn't. But this is, so it's not really, how should I say? For people with acne-prone skin and rosacea, this product seems to work well. But with other more serious dermatology conditions, I would not recommend it.
Definitely a good maintainer. Like we will always say on our master classes, if you have deeper skin issues, always consult with a dermatologist. Yeah. But I love these stem cell stimulating products because they can really work with just getting your skin balanced. Psoriasis and eczema aren't going to go away. Rosacea isn't going to go away, but we can control it and monitor it and maintain it too. So there's our question.
Yeah, I have a mild form of rosacea, which has been, touch wood, doing much better in the last couple of years. So it's definitely recommended for people that suffer from that. But for, like I said, for the other skin conditions, we have some clients that suffer from serious skin conditions, they're really hyperreactive skin, and this product works wonderful for them. But I have some others which were hoping for different results. So for this kit, so I wouldn't really recommend it to someone, you know, suffering a lot from these conditions.
Well, everybody on this in the chat room is, I'm going to use the words of one of our experts. Jenny is fangirling over your products and loving your products, loving the technology, and generally just loving you, you too. So I want to thank you so much for being with us late over there in Bulgaria, early over here in the United States. But thank you so much for being on the call. I can't wait to see what our experts love about it, the reviews, and experience it. So we will be sharing your social media so that they can follow you and post their reviews and some videos and shout outs to you also. But before I end the call, was there anything you wanted to say before we say adieu to our expert community?
Let me think. I think that we covered everything.
Yeah. I just want to jump really quickly here. And as you mentioned, the product really exceeds all beauty standards set in the United States and in Europe. So we ban over 5,000 known toxic ingredients, even though some of them are, widely used and also allowed to use by the European and US standards. We don't use them because we don't believe they're good for our skin, they're biocompatible. And also, just to note, the products are actually developed and produced in the United States.
Yes, this was, I wanted to clarify earlier as well. We have developed our technology in Europe and our complex, but the actual products are made in our lab in New York. Our family company also has offices in the States, and I'm usually back and forth. I usually spend 6 months of the time in the States and 6 months in Europe. This year, have been staying more in Europe because of crazy world situation. But that was a good note. Yeah, the technology is made in Europe, but the products are produced in the States.
Thanks for clarifying that. So I'm so excited to experience this global ingredient-based brand made out of America, the ingredients from Bulgaria and around the world.